It's a weather alert morning with dangerous wind chill as you head out the door. Also get you prepared for the weekend.
The Pasco Police Department is looking for feedback from the community as it works to keep a key accreditation. And Washington lawmakers voted on a bill that could affect the process of buying a gun. We'll have the results next on Good Morning Northwest.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Spurgeon.
I'm Jason Valentine, in for Brianna Berman solo. Jill, good morning.
Good morning, Jason. Nice to have you with us.
It is so good. We get to celebrate the weekend.
We do.
It is Friday, and the good news is we have those warmer temperatures, average temperatures, upper 40s, lower 50s by Sunday.
Oh, that's great.
But today is another chilly day, and we have a wind chill advisory for Kittitas and Yakima County areas. Let's take a look outside. Legend Skycam Network. It is a chilly morning, and what we're keeping an eye on, and again, it's a weather alert morning. We have dangerous wind chill. That advisory is going through 9 a.m. We are going to have a very, very chilly Friday, but we do have that relief on the way in the form of warmer temperatures on Sunday. So our wind chill right now, -3 in Prosser, -1 in Yakima. So wind chill is what it feels like when wind is hitting you, and it kind of takes away your chance of keeping your body temperature warm. So it is very dangerous. So bundle up as you're heading out the door this morning. We have plenty of sunshine today. Our highs are going to be just below or at that freezing mark. So we're just slowly getting a little bit warmer tomorrow, mid-30s. But then again, by Sunday, we see big winds coming in from the southwest, warming us up quite a bit. But again, as you're heading out the door this morning, it is chilly, and we do have a couple of school closures that Jill's going to tell you about. So folks, I'll have much more in my full forecast and get you ready for those warmer temperatures coming up. But right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Thanks, Jason. Yes, we do have a few school closures and delays to let you know about from inclement weather. Helix School District is closed along with the Pendleton School District, while the Athena Weston School District is on a 1-hour delay. We'll continue to track delays and closures throughout the morning. The City of Pasco Police Department is currently dual accredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, as well as the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chief Standards. The Pasco Police Department is participating in CALEA Law Enforcement Reaccreditation. According to Pasco Police Sergeant Thomas Groom, there's a process they have to do every 4 years to keep their accreditation. They say the public comment is a necessary step for this process.
We want to know what we're doing well, what we can do better, and then as a part of that, with CALEA coming in, that gives CALEA an opportunity to kind of narrow down on some areas they should spend some special focus. If we're getting a lot of critiques that we need to do better here, they're going to focus on those areas.
As part of this process, there's an opportunity for community members to provide public feedback. The purpose of the public comments is in regards to compliance with CALEA standards, engagement in community service, delivery of public safety services, and overall candidacy for accredited status. Whether you have commendations or concerns, that's what they're looking for with comments. You can find the link to the public comment form on our website, yaktrynews.com. Yesterday, state lawmakers voted to continue working on a proposal that would loosen the restrictions on police chases. Now, this is something we've been following for several weeks now. Police reform laws passed in 2021 put strict limits on when law enforcement officers can chase someone in a vehicle. Some officers and city officials blamed the limits for making criminals feel a lot more confident about their chances of getting away. But opponents say police chases are dangerous and there are better ways of fighting crime. The current proposal advancing in the legislature right now would let officers chase people suspected of certain crimes, and it would expire in July of 2025. Another controversial bill up for a vote yesterday would change the rules for buying a gun in Washington. House Bill 1143 would make it so you have to get a permit before you can buy a gun. Getting that permit would require training and background checks. That could include a check on your mental health records. 18 members of the House Appropriations Committee voted to advance the bill. 13 voted against it. On February 1st, Washington state ecology officials issued an enforcement order against the U.S. Army, demanding more transparency about PFAS in wells near the Yakima Training Center in Selah. The order requires the Army to share data about PFAS contaminated drinking water and adhere to both state and federal limits for PFAS. It also gives the state more oversight when it comes to federal cleanup efforts and makes including the public in decisions mandatory. There's been no official response from the Army so far, but in the meantime, the state wants to hear from concerned residents.
Because ecology doesn't have access to anything that has been shared with the Army, it's very important that we hear from the community so that we can make sure that this feedback is being incorporated into our plans.
Your input is needed on the tentative plan to breach the Bateman Island Causeway. Yesterday, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District hosted an open house to answer any questions from citizens. Officials are worried about juvenile salmon getting stuck in water near the causeway and falling victim to predator species, as well as the river water heating up. Now, some concerns have been raised over this tentative plan, like public access to the island and the marina just a couple hundred yards downriver.
There are some boat slips there that potentially could be impacted, and so we are talking with the marina owners about what does that look like for the future. Concern of access is something that has been brought up multiple times. It is something that we recognize as an important consideration. At this time, we do not have proposal anything for access in this project.
Herzog says in the future they could look at building a footbridge for public access. The public comment period ends on March 10th. Corps officials say the final report should be available sometime during this spring. An emotional day in court in a good way as 5 people graduated from adult drug court. Now, this program takes a minimum of 9 months and participants go through strict protocols and intensive treatment. Later on Good Morning Northwest, you'll hear the heartfelt testimony from Judge Joe Burrows and the 5 participants who say they're forever changed. Now, a warning about a scam in Benton County. The Benton County Sheriff's Office says it has received multiple reports of calls that claim to come from the Benton County Sheriff's Office Civil Division. They ask the victims to call and pay fines through an illegitimate phone number. The Sheriff's Office warns that this is not their agency and that the office will never call you to settle fines or fees. The phone number posted on your screen is the correct number to call the Sheriff's Office, 509-735-6555. We will return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Dangerous wind chill this morning. We have some negative degrees there, but warming temperatures on the way this weekend. I'll get you ready. My forecast coming right up.
Plus, food banks have seen an increasing demand in Washington, and it doesn't appear to be slowing down as an emergency program built to fight food insecurity is scheduled to end. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0 for 36 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Does your property look like this? With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. They have the expert support you can trust. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration. We'll be there when you need us.
The easiest bank shot you'll ever make is at Legends Casino Hotel, where you can turn $1,000 into $10,000 every Thursday. Use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries into the drawings all month long. Winners will have 3 chances to multiply $1,000 by 2, 3, 4, even 10 times. Play Bank Shot in March and you could be marching all the way to the bank with a basket full of cash. Only at Legends Casino Hotel, within 3-point winning distance.
My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to support the community, and for me, I want the customer's buying experience to be just that. Understanding what their motivation is, and also knowing that the activity they're having with me is going to have a direct reflect on what we're going to do with Make-A-Wish for the calendar year.
Find your next Chevrolet at McCurley Chevrolet and get 2.99% financing.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter, and oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
Water damage comes from anywhere. With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. With the best restoration experts for water damage, you can trust us as your premier restoration partner. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration.
Ford Escape. It offers bliss with cross-traffic alert. And it's an IIHS top safety pick. It's built for America. Get 0 for 36 months plus $1,000 low APR cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of CapKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. We've heard from food banks across the state of Washington saying they're already seeing increased demand, with inflation forcing prices higher. That situation could get even worse next week when extra SNAP benefits come to an end. During the pandemic, Congress authorized an emergency benefits boost for people using the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. That boost expires at the end of this month, which means many people are bracing for significant cuts to their grocery budgets.
I don't make a lot. I'm a preschool teacher. So it's really difficult to try to afford food. I've already kind of started to cut down on what I'm buying at the store. Making sure that it's really just the essentials.
Of course, it's going to fall on the hungry people themselves, the SNAP participants. When this change happens, the average amount that the SNAP participant gets per day will be about $6.
The Center on Budget and Policy Priorities says everyone getting SNAP benefits will lose about $95 per month, but some families could see their benefits cut by almost $450 per month, depending on how much they make and how many people are living in the same home. New numbers from the Department of Labor show that the number of people filing for unemployment benefits is still dropping. The government has recorded less than 200,000 people filing new unemployment claims per week for around a month and a half now. We've seen huge layoffs in the tech industry recently, but overall, there's still a lot more job openings than there are people to fill them. Coming up, the United States is facing extreme weather conditions again as temperatures are all over the place, all over the country. And Jason will return with his first alert forecast and a preview of your weekend.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Hey Dad, look, this is the magma chamber where all the magma's piled up until...
Us. What happened to us? When did we get so connected to our devices?
She's not answering.
What? And so disconnected from each other.
79 cents.
Something's gone missing. Our relationships, our conversations, our common sense.
LT, we gotta fix this.
But just because something is missing doesn't mean it can't be found again. It's time for a reset, not just with our phones, but with each other.
Sorry.
Join us in taking the phones down for 5 challenge.
So we're using our phones to put down our phones?
Exactly.
So we just put them down.
I guess so. Let's take a break from our devices for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes.
Feels good.
And let's see what we find.
Hey, bud.
Wow,
That's good. U.S. Cellular.
Depends on how much pressure there is.
Built for us.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Idol has become a global phenomenon.
I'm from Peru.
I'm from South Africa.
Georgia.
Me too.
The country.
And Sunday, an Idol icon returns.
Surprise!
American Idol, all new Sunday on ABC.
My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We cumulatively now have a total of 1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to support the community. And for me, I want the customer's buying experience to be just that. Understanding what their motivation is and also knowing that the activity they're having with me is going to have a direct reflect on what we're going to do with Make-A-Wish for the calendar year.
Find your next Subaru at McCurley Subaru and get 3.9% financing.
The winter sun. It's a ticking clock where shorter days mean a precious countdown has begun. So chase the sun and seize the season, because when the days are at their shortest, it's on us to make them the fullest.
Get 3.19% APR for 36 months on most 2023 Cadillac models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
I didn't sleep last night.
Live with Kelly and Ryan, today at 9 on Cap KVU. Now, Cap KVU First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. We do still have dangerous wind chill this morning throughout all of our areas, but specifically in Kittitas and Yakima Valley, we are just seeing very chilly temperatures, especially with wind chill factored in. Now, that's through 9 a.m. That is when that advisory comes to an end. I'll get to that in a bit. So after a little bit of snow overnight, especially in the Blue Mountain region and just a trace in the Tri-Cities, the snow has settled down, and we do expect dry conditions until we get to Saturday late into Sunday. But it's very interesting as we warm up on Sunday, so I'll get to that in a bit as well. So wind chill advisory, that's good until 9 a.m. Could have seen wind chill in the outlying areas as low as negative 15 degrees. So what are we looking at right now in our wind chill? Well, wind speed has died down, which is extremely good news. We still had 20-mile-per-hour winds yesterday, which were driving down wind chill into the negative territory, even when the sunshine was out. So right now our wind chill, -1 in Yakima, still -4 in Hanford, -3 in Connell. So just chilly conditions. Please bundle up as you're heading out to work or school or wherever you're headed. So wind chill dangers. So when the wind is calm, that layer of heat, it just sticks with us when you bundle up. But when wind pushes it out, so you can't help but get colder and your body heat escapes when there is wind in the factor when you're outside. So when wind chill does pop up, limit your time outdoors. Hypothermia, frostbite can occur in about 30 minutes if it got to the -15 threshold, and just, well, take precautions and stay indoors as much as you can and just bundle up if you're heading out this morning. So those winds, they're going to be slowing down on Saturday, and then, my goodness, the wind suddenly becomes our friend. Coming in from the southwest, we're going to see those warmer temperatures back to our average by the time we get to Sunday, and then still pretty darn windy conditions, keeping at least our air fresh as we head into our next work week. So temperatures right now, mostly in the teens. We do have 5 in Ellensburg, 9 in Hermiston. So folks, we are going to see these temperatures drastically improve as we get into Sunday and into our next work week, right around our average. So folks, we just got to get through tomorrow, and then Sunday we will be looking at those nicer conditions. So let's take a look at our futurecast. Maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, but a very sunny Friday and sunny conditions on your Saturday as well. But as we get to the evening hours, we have snow coming in, and that's going to continue to be with us until Sunday morning. But with those warmer temperatures on Sunday, whatever falls will be melting very quickly by the afternoon. Our highs today, we are just below that freezing mark, so slightly warmer than we were yesterday. And again, ample amount of sunshine today, so at least that will be a mood booster compared to the cloudy conditions and the chilly conditions we have had. So for the Yakima region, plenty of sunshine on the way. That late snow Saturday into Sunday morning, back to 46 on Sunday. A little bit of a dip on Monday, but then we steady into the mid to upper 40s for the rest of our work week next week. Overnight lows will be warming up as well. Tri-Cities area, 32 tomorrow, but then 48 with morning rain-snow mix changing into rain, then settling down. So folks, if you are headed outside this morning, if you're headed to work or school, bundle up. We still have wind chill pretty much until 9 a.m., at least dangerous wind chill. Stay warm, everyone.
Well, extreme weather is gripping parts of the U.S. as millions of people deal with historic conditions. The brutal winter storms are disrupting air travel and have caused nearly 1 million power outages, with more severe conditions on the way. In the Los Angeles area, a blizzard warning is expected today, with heavy snow expected through Saturday. Mike Valerio is in Los Angeles with the latest.
Extreme weather hitting coast to coast, and there's more on the way.
This is really just the calm, yeah.
A series of brutal winter storms continued to stretch across the U.S. on Thursday, dumping snow, blizzard conditions, or ice across parts of the country from California all the way to New England. It's all part of a weather pattern that's already shut down roads, caused nearly 1 million power outages, and disrupted thousands of flights. According to FlightAware, more than 1,000 flights were canceled and more than 3,200 delayed within the U.S. on Thursday alone.
It's very frustrating. It's been a long time since I've had to sleep in an airplane. I could be doing a lot of other things.
The disruptions come one day after more than 1,700 flights were canceled and more than 7,000 were delayed. And there's concern the lingering weather conditions could further disrupt air travel and make driving even tougher.
It's not the way that you want to go down that hill.
No. At one point on Thursday, more than 60 million people were under weather alerts from New England all the way to the west, from Portland to San Diego County, people making the best of snowy conditions.
You got the beach at 30 minutes, you got the snow in 30 minutes, so it's the best thing we can have in the U.S.
And the extreme weather in Southern California is just getting started. Ventura and Los Angeles counties bracing for an extremely rare event. Blizzard warnings in place through Saturday. In Los Angeles, I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a nonprofit in South Carolina is working on a $10 million project to help fight homelessness.
Click-It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at Click-It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click-It RV.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So let's right here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Granting a wish is a powerful thing. My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We put on a small car show here at the dealership. We generated $4,600, and 14 years later, we cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to work with some fantastic people throughout Eastern Washington. They understand our motivation to support the community, and they truly want to support the community. Granting a wish is a powerful thing. You see the laughter, you see the smile. Being a part of that, you can't walk away from that. You want to help another child, and that's been my motivation for years. When a lot of people come together, to me, that's community, and that's home.
Find your next Subaru at McCurley Subaru and get 3.9% financing on a new 2023 Subaru Outback, Crosstrek, and Forester.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Click It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
Welcome back. A $10 million affordable housing project is underway in Columbia, South Carolina.
Two nonprofits announced the beginning of the plan to repurpose a longtime motel into a thriving community. Kiona Jordan explains how the organizations say they are working to make housing more affordable for more families in the state.
What Homeless No More wants to do here is to provide housing that is very needed in a way that is additive to the community.
Soon, Grand Motel on Two Notch Road will look more like this and offer a more permanent living opportunity for families living in the Midlands. It's going to be called Grand Village. Thursday morning, United Way of the Midlands and Homeless No More announced the new development plan.
And within the next few months, we will start phase 1 of the demo that will lead to the construction of 40 units of attainable housing for Columbia.
This new development comes during a time where the need for living options is great. According to United Way of the Midlands, there is a shortage of 50,000 affordable housing spaces for people in the area.
Our families are doing everything they need to be doing. They're working, they're learning these incredible new skills, but they have nowhere to go when they graduate.
Homeless No More officials say this project is bigger than housing. They say they are working to change the stereotype associated with affordable housing by including different levels of income for applicants, programming, and life skill classes for the neighborhood. The project will include studio-style homes and a community center for families with children. The two nonprofits are hoping the development will attract professionals including teachers and firefighters, as well as single-parent families.
Officials say phase 1 of the plan will begin in a few months. And of course, we know there's always a need for affordable housing.
Oh, with rent going up and up every year. If you sign a lease, I mean, we need more affordable housing. So we hope that is successful.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we have weather coming up. It is dangerously cold this morning, but we have relief on the way this weekend. I'll get you prepared. My forecast coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, former Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein was sentenced in California yesterday for the rape of an actress. And Alec Baldwin has formally released his plea in the case surrounding the death of a crew member while on set of the movie Rust.
In today's Tech Bites, YouTube taking on Spotify with a new podcast feature. Officials say podcasts will be added to YouTube's streaming music service called YouTube Music in the near future. Last year, YouTube hit 80 million subscribers for its music and premium services. Next, new content creation features on Snapchat. One addition to Sounds allows users to add licensed song clips, original audio, and other elements to their snaps and stories. Another lets you create videos that are automatically in rhythm with tracks from the Sounds library. And finally, Google's AI-powered Magic Eraser can now be used on other Android devices, as well as iPhones and iPads for a fee. It's also accessible to anyone who pays for a Google One subscription. The photo editing feature can remove unwanted content from images. Finally, a tool to better edit photos. I wonder why it took so long to develop. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
What would you like?
I think
Everything is included.
gonna be falling in. Still feels like every time.
Did you and your husband enjoy your stay?
Yes.
Visit secretsresorts.com/loveunlimited for a special Love Unlimited package and savings up to 40%. For bathroom odors that linger, try Febreze Small Spaces. Just press firmly and it continuously fights odors in the air and on soft surfaces for 45 days.
What's the #1 retinol brand used most by dermatologists? It's Neutrogena. Rapid wrinkle repair smooths the look of fine lines in 1 week, deep wrinkles in 4. So you can kiss wrinkles goodbye. Neutrogena.
It's a weather alert morning with dangerous wind chill as you head out the door, but relief on the way this weekend. I'll get you prepared.
Disgraced Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein has been sentenced in California for the rape of an actress. And Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos may be diversifying once again, this time looking at getting involved in America's most popular professional sports league. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
From KapKView Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine, in for Brianna Berman Solo on this Friday morning. We've made it.
It's Friday.
It's been so chilly the last few days, but by Monday morning, when we return on Monday, we're going to be back to normal.
Looking forward to it.
Back to kind of the first 2 weeks of February were so lovely. Then, well, winter sometimes likes to remind us that.
Yeah, it was a short blip of some winter.
But we're still dealing with it. Let's take a look outside on our Legend Skycam network. A beautiful but stark morning. We're going to see plenty of sunshine today. We just don't know it yet. But we're also dealing still with dangerous wind chill throughout all of our areas, but mainly in Kittitas and Yakima County. Now, that is going to come to an end at 9 o'clock today. Winds have severely slowed down. We're in the single digits right now, so that is helping out our situation as you head out the door. But still, we have some negative wind chill. Connell, -3. Prosser, Hanford, and Yakima, Ellensburg at 0. So it just feels much colder than it is. So please bundle up as you head out to work or school, wherever you're headed. Plenty of sunshine to start our weekend, but we're still just below that freezing mark today. We're just going to get to the freezing mark on your Saturday or near it. But as we get to Sunday, we're going to return to mid to upper 40s to lower 50s. So warmer temperatures, more average temperatures are on the way, but still we got to get through today and tomorrow. I'll get you ready for your weekend. My forecast coming up, but let's send it back to Jill.
Disgraced Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 16 years in prison on Thursday. A California jury convicted him in December of raping a model and actress in a Beverly Hills hotel room in 2013. Weinstein had pleaded not guilty. He is already serving a 23-year prison sentence handed down in New York back in 2020 for another rape conviction. Weinstein's attorneys have filed an appeal. Actor Alec Baldwin pleaded not guilty to manslaughter charges in the 2021 fatal shooting on a movie set Thursday. According to court documents, Baldwin waived his first court appearance. He was released on personal recognizance, agreeing to not own a gun and speak with witnesses of the shooting or drink alcohol. Baldwin and armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed were formally charged with involuntary manslaughter last month for the death of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Attorneys for both defendants previously insisted their respective clients are innocent. Gutierrez Reed is expected to appear in court today. The Washington Post is reporting that Amazon founder Jeff Bezos may be interested in buying the NFL's Washington Commanders.
There's some buzz that you might be adding NFL owner to your resume.
Yes, I've heard that buzz.
That was Jeff Bezos in November being coy after the owner of the Washington Commanders hired Bank of America Securities to consider a possible sale of the NFL team. Now, the Post reports Bezos has hired an investment firm of his own to research a possible bid for the team. The newspaper cites two people familiar with the situation who say Bezos is working with the New York-based firm Allen & Company. By the way, the Washington Post happens to be owned by Bezos. A Bezos spokesperson declined to comment. Hiring the firm doesn't mean he will buy the team or that he will even bid, but it does signal some level of interest. The final production of the Warehouse Theater Company's 75th season is the Alfred Hitchcock thriller, The 39 Steps. WTC is inviting people with or without acting experience to audition for the production next Monday and Tuesday. Auditions will be held at the theater at 1610 South 24th Avenue in Yakima at 6:30 both nights.
One lead actor plays one serious role, Richard Hannay, and then we have a lead woman who plays 4 different women from 4 different places on the planet, so accents are involved. And then we have 2 people who will be cast, male or female, to play about 148, 150 other characters. So it's a really great acting opportunity for those people to come out and audition and hopefully get a chance to tell that story.
You do not need to prepare anything in order to audition. Performances for the 39 Steps will run from May 5th to the 20th. The Academy of Children's Theatre is debuting a modernized version of F. Scott Fitzgerald's classic novel, The Great Gatsby. The play opens at the Windermere Children's Theatre on Welshon Way tonight at 7 p.m. with performances this weekend and next. The script has been updated to use more modern language, and it's now set inside a high school to be more relevant to the actors.
And this particular version was written by a playwright out of Seattle. She also helped us during the pandemic to update a script for Robin Hood. So we're very lucky to have regional support and regional expertise in providing new opportunities for our young people here at ACT.
You can purchase tickets for The Great Gatsby on the Academy of Children's Theatre website. A Central Washington University student is working to help change the way society views plus-size women through a deeply personal art exhibition. The exhibition, titled I Am, will be on display at CWU's Randall Hall next week, beginning with an opening reception from 5 to 7 p.m. on Monday. Artist Janessa Hill says she wanted to celebrate bodies in all their different shapes and sizes. Hill says she didn't always feel comfortable in her own body.
Growing up, it's really hard when you're a plus-size kid. And I'm still working on loving myself, but I'm getting there. So that's what my art is about. And I just wanted to express what I went through and how I feel. And I hope that other people can relate to it.
Hill says she hopes to channel her passion into a future career as an art professor.
You're sending ESPN up here. You're sending the biggest guys up here. You gotta take it seriously now. We've been here for a while. We know what we're about.
Excitement in the Lilac City for what's coming this weekend. ESPN's College Game Day will hold a live show at McCarthy Athletic Center at Gonzaga University. This marks the 3rd time College Game Day will make the trip to Spokane, and the first time since 2009. Fans feeling excited, especially the students of the Kennel Club. The Kennel Club will host a kennel campout Friday night, and it expects between 600 and 700 students to show up. This in anticipation of what many call the biggest Gonzaga game this season.
I'm just excited for people to really see what we do here, because this is a special place, like everyone says it, but you don't really get it until you can feel it and see it. And game day, I think, is a good way to show that. And the guys on the show will come and feel it, and I think they'll quickly want to come back again soon because it's such an awesome place to be.
The Game Day broadcast takes place ahead of the Gonzaga Bulldogs matchup against St. Mary's. Doors open at 6:15 Saturday morning for non-students. The live show will begin at 7 a.m. Tickets remain available for the College Game Day experience. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
Wind chill to start your weekend on this Friday morning, but warmer temperatures loom. I'll get you ready in my forecast coming right up.
And more people are feeling the fallout from the national shortage of Adderall. We'll tell you how they're coping and how the FDA intends to fix the problem.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0 for 36 plus $3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
What are the biggest operational challenges on your farm? Data management and displays? Navigating the John Deere Operations Center? Equipment setup and in-field adjustments? If you have precision agriculture questions, we have the Precision Ag Answers. Join RDO Equipment Company's team of experts for Precision Ag Answers, a collection of videos covering John Deere precision ag technology. Everything from quick tips to basic how-tos, and in-depth tutorials.
Does your bath or shower need a remodel? Bathfitter can do it all. We will remove your existing fiberglass tub or shower and replace it with a custom crafted shower or soaker tub. All made in America at our state-of-the-art factory. We rebuild your walls with new drywall and install a custom-made tub or shower with seamless walls in as little as 1 day. All work is guaranteed and built to last. Call your locally owned Bathfitter store now to book your free in-home estimate or visit bathfitter.com.
I just got the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra from US Cellular. With the most powerful processor yet, it can game smoother than ever. With nightography, it can take selfies in low light. Click. And with a longer battery life and US Cellular's 5G network, it can stream my favorite shows around the clock.
Amazing! Can it go back in the back?
Yeah, it can go back into the bank.
Okay. Did you just kiss the phone?
The new Samsung Galaxy S23. Free for everyone from US Cellular.
I kissed it? Yes.
When Dad's condition got worse, I started caring for him full time. I cherished these months, but being a caregiver can be tough, especially now. I'm glad I found Chaplaincy Hospice Care. They're here for Dad, me, the whole family, helping us safely care for Dad at home. They support the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, and their guidance helped me be a more confident caregiver. Find out how Chaplaincy can help you.
Cut your ties to the fuel pump with an all-electric vehicle from Overturf Kia. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. A 2023 all-electric Kia EV6 Wind with all-wheel drive starts at just $54,135. Plus, get interest rates as low as 4.49%. Take delivery today or reserve a car that is on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Ford Escape. It offers bliss with cross-traffic alert. And it's an IIHS top safety pick. It's built for America. Get 0 for 36 months plus $1,000 low APR cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape only at your local Ford dealer.
E.T. followed by Extra tonight at 7 on Cap KVU.
It's been more than 4 months since the U.S. Food and Drug Administration first announced a national Adderall shortage, and now many patients are dealing with the consequences. The medication is used to help mitigate the symptoms of ADHD. Chris Wynn shares how one family is coping.
Clara Pitt says Adderall changed her life for the better.
It was just like as if anyone's worn glasses and you go around with dirty glasses, you get used to it and you don't realize that they're dirty. But when you clean them off, having that extra bit of clarity makes a world of difference.
Now she's one of many Americans dealing with the shortage. The FDA says one reason is that demand for Adderall has gone up from 35.5 million prescriptions in 2019 to 45 million last year. But some manufacturers have yet to clarify what issues they're having, and experts say that's part of the problem.
It's really difficult to be able to anticipate and let alone come up with meaningful solutions if you don't know what the problem is.
The FDA says it's helping however it can to increase supply, but pediatric psychologist Benjamin Fields says anyone looking for the drug should talk to their doctors.
There's other stimulant medications too, and they could talk about whether there's options that their medical provider thinks would be appropriate.
Clara did just that, but says it wasn't an easy decision, and for her, it's not the same.
We didn't want to try a new medication in the middle of my stressful senior year because it's a medication that affects your mind.
In Washington, I'm Chris Wynn.
Coming up, a 16-year-old is in custody on suspicion of manslaughter after an accidental shooting outside Spokane. And Jason will return with his first alert forecast and a preview of your weekend.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
My son-in-law, Dr. Barrientos, and myself took over this practice in 2013. Our philosophy is that the power that made the body heals the body. As we remove the interference to the nervous system through chiropractic adjustments, then the body can take over and heal. We use several different techniques in our office. Many of our patients come to us after having minor pains and discomforts. Some are caused by falls, some are caused by motor vehicle accidents, work injuries. We treat all of those things here at our office and see very good response to those treatments.
So here at Westside Chiropractic Center, we offer Invisared, which is the only FDA-cleared IRB clinically proven device to provide weight loss reduction, fat reduction, and inch loss. And we are able to target fat, cellulite, stretch marks, and all that kind of stuff, all in this matter of 12 sessions, which ends up helping you lose anywhere between about an inch per session. And we also offer spinal decompression, which is a mechanical traction of the spine. We help all kinds of people, anywhere from your soccer mom that's stressed out about the holidays to those poor people that are in a car accident or an L&I injury, so that they're able to continue to go to work or continue to function in society.
Shop local and save up to $500 in exclusive rebates during the President's Day sale at Fred's Appliance.
Take advantage of truckload savings on stainless LG French door refrigerators on sale for only $19.99.
This LG fridge has family-size storage, ice and water in the door, and a smudge-resistant finish.
A stainless LG French door fridge for only $19.99? That's a great value.
This LG French door is in stock and on sale. Don't miss the President's Day sale at Fred's Appliance.
It's great to see you. Come on down. Welcome to Sea Galley. Dinner tonight or the Shipwreck Lounge. In case you forgot, we have your all-you-can-eat salad bar, and we can seat groups of up to 50 people. May I suggest our surf and turf special, prime rib and crab. Enjoy your meal and save room for dessert. We have a happy hour and big screen TVs. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next time.
The stylish Chevy Equinox RS and Chevy Blazer RS.
So captivating.
You don't have to be an influencer to be an influencer. The RS family of Chevy SUVs, definitely worth a follow. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2023 Equinox models, or get $1,000 cash allowance on all 2023 Equinox models. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 cash allowance.
Now, Cap KVU First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Oh, here I am, right over here. We have dangerous wind chill going on throughout all of our areas through 9 a.m. this morning. But really the worst is over, though. It is still dangerously cold out there, but the winds have been slowing down overnight, which is definitely good news. Also slowing down, we did see a little bit of snowfall, Pendleton, Walla Walla areas. And by the way, Walla Walla School District, Prescott and Walla Walla, 2-hour delays this morning. That was just announced. So be aware of that. But we are looking at drier conditions until we get to late Saturday into Sunday. But we warm up on Sunday, so a lot going on this weekend. But for right now, we have this wind chill advisory till 9 a.m. and we could see a wind chill as cool as negative 15 degrees. So really, what does that mean? Well, when we see wind chill, when the wind hits us, it is making us cooler and it makes it tougher for us to keep our internal heat. And so staying outside is not a great idea. I'll get to that in a bit. So the winds, like I said, have slowed down. We're in the single digits after seeing 20-mile-per-hour winds yesterday. Wind chill right now, -4 for Hanford, -3 in Prosser, -1 for Yakima, and -3 for Connell. If you're heading out the door for work or school very soon, please bundle up as you're heading out. It doesn't take much time for that wind chill to really cause effects. Now, if the wind is calm and it's cool outside, if you layer up, your normal body heat will pretty much stay consistent. But when we see windy conditions, your body heat escapes. And folks, it just isn't good to be limited. You just need to limit your time outdoors. Hypothermia, if we did hit that -15 wind chill, hypothermia would set in 30 minutes of exposure. So just be very careful when you see wind chill as low as it was overnight tonight and into this morning. So the good news is we see much lighter winds for our Saturday. And then Sunday, southwest winds are going to bring in warmth as we return to our average temperatures by the time we get to Sunday. So do get ready for that. So, and we do have shower activity approaching. So let me get to that in a bit. Current temperatures, we are quite chilly. We are mostly in the mid to lower teens, some single digits out there. It is 4 right now in Ellensburg. So for our temperature trend, as I said, those winds are going to be warming us up as we get into Sunday and into our next work week. So we just got to get through today and tomorrow, and then the warmth will be getting into our areas. And plenty of sunshine today. What a beautiful day we have in store, and it's going to continue until we get to very late on Saturday. We have some snow coming in, and then it will continue into the very early mornings, but you can see some rain is starting to pop up the green. We are warming up swiftly on Sunday, so whatever falls on Sunday morning will be melted by the time we get to the afternoon. So our highs today, we are still in the upper 20s to lower 30s. We're below the freezing mark across the board. So another chilly day today, but it is slightly warmer than yesterday. And again, the good news is we expect mostly light winds for the day. So for Yakima, we warm up Sunday, cool down a bit on Monday, but then level out to the mid to upper 40s in our next work week. Overnight lows will return to the 20s Saturday late night. In the Tri-Cities area, 32 by tomorrow. Then that late snow changes to rain-snow mix. So folks, warmer temperatures are on the way, but again, dangerously low wind chill this morning. Make sure to bundle up as you head out the door.
Check out the snowfall in Coos Bay, about 220 miles south of Portland. Oregon DOT tweeted out this short video clip of a snowplow clearing a highway. The agency asked drivers to give its plows plenty of space. Oregon DOT says it's all hands on deck, but adds that its workers can't be everywhere all at once. After an accidental shooting, authorities have a 16-year-old in custody on suspicion of manslaughter and unlawful possession of a gun. This happened in Reardon, which lies 22 miles to the west of Spokane in Lincoln County. Authorities say 5 teenage boys, ages 15 to 17, were hanging out in a basement. One of them had a gun and it went off, killing 15-year-old Shadrach Turner Hall. The Reardon police chief says the shooting will impact parents.
Our organization and the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office and Washington State Patrol investigators that are here assisting, we all have kids and we all are parents, and it all hurts, but we have to maintain our composure and we have to just fight through it. And then at the end of the day, when we're done doing our jobs, that'll be the time for us to decompress.
Police say all 5 teenagers attended Reardon High School. Students were not required to attend school yesterday. However, counseling was offered on campus for anyone who showed up. A chilling discovery in a suburban Seattle neighborhood. It started with a peculiar sighting. A child told their parents that after they found something unusual in the foliage, it turned out to be a hidden trail camera aimed at a bus stop for students.
You could see in the images that there was my teenage daughter. You saw my kids, my elementary age kids, come and be down there and then wait for the bus.
Then a second camera turned up a few weeks later, just yards away from the first one. The man who discovered them asked his neighbors, but no one admitted to installing the cameras. But the cameras did record something else. We'll have more on this story later on Good Morning Northwest. When we come back, HBO has been the butt of a few jokes after fans spotted a mistake in their new hit show, The Last of Us. Find out what happened when we return.
Click-It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at Click-It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click-It RV.
We so amazing.
The stylish Chevy Equinox RS. And Chevy Blazer RS.
So captivating.
You don't have to be an influencer to be an influencer. The RS family of Chevy SUVs. Definitely worth a follow. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2023 Equinox models, or get $1,000 cash allowance on all 2023 Equinox models. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 cash allowance.
Are you throwing the throw pillows?
Relaxing to watch TV can be hard.
Remember how they stack.
Okay. Actually, watching TV?
HBO app.
It's easy with Dish.
Honey? Are you on the boudoir cushion?
What's a boudoir cushion?
Live TV and streaming apps together with Dish, tuned in to you.
Granting a wish is a powerful thing. My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We put on a small car show here at the dealership. We generated $4,600, and 14 years later, we cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to work with some fantastic people throughout Eastern Washington. They understand our motivation to support the community, and they truly want to support the community. Granting a wish is a powerful thing. You see the laughter, you see the smile. Being a part of that, you can't walk away from that. You want to help another child, and that's been my motivation for years. When a lot of people come together, to me, that's community, and that's home.
Find your next Chevrolet at McCurley Chevrolet and get 2.99% financing on new 2022 Silverados.
Click It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or clickitrv.com.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
The Prosser Heart Center at Prosser Memorial Health, now accepting new patients.
Yes, let's head close to home. And folks, we are looking at mostly sunny skies throughout all of our areas today. Again, dangerous wind chill this morning, Kittitas and Yakima counties especially. So our highs, we're going to be in those upper 20s to lower 30s. We're going to be slightly warmer for our Saturday, but do get ready on Sunday as we return to mid to upper 40s to lower 50s. So just as Jill said earlier, just a blip of winter weather for the past couple of days. It will last until tomorrow, but I do promise we have warmer temperatures on the way and much nicer conditions. Well, Jill, HBO is taking some ribbing for a mistake fans of the hit show spotted in a recent episode. Some are comparing it to, you might remember, a coffee cup was left in a scene of Game of Thrones back when that was on.
Yes, I did hear about that.
That's right. CNN's Jeannie Moos reports on the latest blooper.
Two of its star-crossed stars crossing a snow-covered bridge, a stark, beautiful scene from the HBO hit series, The Last of Us. But fans couldn't wait to be the first of us to spot a flop.
Do you see the film? The whole film crew right here.
They couldn't resist zooming in on the apparent crew members, not just one, but two groups. Did someone get their signals crossed?
You got any advice on the best way west? Yeah, go east.
Fans jokingly tried to fit the crew members into the show's plot.
These people here are zombies filming.
Another admirer tweeted at one of the creators, "Brilliant episode, something you might want to fix." He then added Starbucks cups to highlight where the film crews were located, the cups being a reference to that famous Game of Thrones oopsie.
They left a coffee cup in there.
Viewers had a field day drawing circles and arrows pointing out that gaffe. A mundane paper cup in a period more suited to goblets and horns, though the show quibbled that it wasn't actually Starbucks and joked the latte that appeared in the episode was a mistake. Daenerys had ordered an herbal tea. All we can say is, damn, those are some eagle-eyed fans.
The whole film crew right here.
Whose cup runneth over when they find a flub.
Look at the cup! Look at the cup!
Jeannie Moos, CNN, New York.
I wouldn't even call it a flub.
No?
No, it's so quick.
It is very quick.
It's so quick. Now with, DVRs and whatnot, you can freeze it.
Yeah.
And just, there they are. But I'm going to give them a pass on this one.
Have you seen the show?
I have not, but I hear it's very good.
Same. I hear
All
that
right.
it's really good.
Well, it's on our list. Quick look outside, everyone. It is a chilly morning with dangerously cold wind chill, but relief on the way.